Hi guys, I am Zoisk. So I want to show you something I'm really proud of. This is Mako from Brawlhalla. And I finished it. Like actually finished it. Rendered, polished, done. And looking at it now, I honestly can't believe I made this. But here's the thing I want to talk about today. Because I think there's something important in how this piece came to be. If you've been following this channel, you know Magyar. You know the walls I hit, the sessions where nothing clicked, the weeks where I wanted to quit the piece entirely. You watched me struggle with the armor, the perspective, the lighting, and the motivation. And if you're wondering, no, Magyar still isn't finished. Not on camera anyway. But here's what Magyar actually was looking back at it now. It wasn't just an unfinished drawing, it was a classroom. Every problem I ran into with Magyar, every wall, every frustrating session was teaching me something I didn't fully realize I was learning until I sat down to draw Mako. And while I'm being honest, I want to say something that's been on my mind lately because it's not all been smooth sailing emotionally either. There's this thing that happens when your passion becomes your work. At some point, the joy of just creating starts mixing with the pressure of needing it to pay your bills. And slowly, without really noticing, the thing you love starts feeling like a burden. I've been feeling that the progress as a self sustaining artist is slow, really slow sometimes. And that's genuinely demoralizing when you've built your whole life around this being the thing you do. But here's what I keep coming back to. And I don't have this fully figured out. I want to be clear about that. I don't want to lose my love for drawing. That matters more to me than almost anything else right now. Because the moment I stop loving it, I lose the whole reason I started. So I'm trying to hold on to that, even when the money isn't there yet, even when the progress feels invisible. The love for it has to come first. Everything else has to be built around that, not the other way around. When I started Mako, something felt different almost immediately. I wasn't fighting the piece the way I fought Magyar. I was more patient, I trusted the process more. I didn't jump into details before the foundation was solid. I built it in layers the way I talked about a few videos ago. Forms first, then slowly deeper. Not because Mako is a simpler subject. Honestly, figuring out how to put a shark's head on a human torso convincingly is its own kind of puzzle. The anatomy of that junction is genuinely tricky to make work. And something funny happened with color this time around. I didn't do a full separate value pass the way I'd been practicing. I just went straight into color and worked on values as I went, which honestly surprised me. I think doing all those value studies actually got into my head enough that I could feel the values while coloring without having to isolate them separately first. That felt like a real shift. And Mako came together naturally in a way Magyar never did. Because I came into it with a completely different understanding of how to approach a piece. Magyar gave me that. I think this is something artists don't talk about enough. The pieces that don't go well are sometimes the most valuable ones you'll ever make. Not the finished portfolio pieces, not the ones that get the most likes, the ones where everything went wrong and you had to figure out why. Magyar was that piece for me, and I genuinely don't think Mako would look the way it does without every single frustrating session Magyar put me through. So, if you're in the middle of a piece right now that feels impossible, don't be so quick to abandon it. It might be teaching you more than you realize. And if you're at a point where your passion is starting to feel like a burden, I get it. I am there too sometimes. But try not to lose the reason you started. Because that love is the foundation everything else gets built on. Without it, nothing else works. Mako is already getting some traction online, which feels amazing. And I also want to say, one of you left a comment last week about feeling stuck and how the video helped. That genuinely touched me. That's exactly why I'm making this channel. So thank you for that, seriously. Magyar isn't done yet, but I'll get back to it. For now, I hope you enjoyed watching Mako come together as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.